Even 5 sets on Indiana. Those have been the best wins for both teams.
Cardinals survived a 5-set thriller on Friday. So too did the Miami Hurricanes against Notre Dame here in Coral Gables. And away we go on this Sunday afternoon. The first point goes to the Hurricanes.
Now you see it off the hands. Alanis Vieira starting. I think she earned that spot to start in the last match when this team was about to lose to Notre Dame. Then she came up as a spark plug on the 4th. And she did awesome. She took over, so she deserved to start today.
Louisville, the 4th-ranked team of the nation, 13 wins, 2 losses, 5-0 inside of conference play. They snapped Florida State's 17-match home winning streak on Friday. It's 2-0 Miami.
And that ball looked to be out, but Coach Busbaum is going to check for sure if there was a touch. Middle blocker said that it could have been. Interesting what's going on with the Canes. Like I said, Alanis Vieira starting position 1, and then when she goes to the front court, it's like a fake 6-2. So what happens is their actual setter that runs a 5-1 will stay in the front court. That's how it worked for Coach Campbell. That's why.
All right, so they're going to take a look at that last play.
Yes.
We will as well. Can't see a whole lot there, and that ball is out if it was not touched.
We need to see whether it was touched, which I think that's where they're challenging the touch, not the ball. So we need to check for that.
And oftentimes you'll actually look for the reaction of the player. And it's going to be reversed. That was a very quick look at it.
Reversed?
Yeah.
Who touched it, though?
I believe they said the middle blocker for Miami. It got reversed in a hurry. What, 15 or 20 seconds? They saw enough to reverse it.
We'll check. Yeah, looks like it did, because I like to check the body language after. Obviously, the angle we had wasn't conclusive enough, but it's good to tell people also that refs have a different angle there, that they can see it clearly. So, I mean, the reaction of the player is pretty much when all 6 jump.
And they've got multiple high-speed cameras that they can really break down to the millisecond to see. And it was overturned quickly. So we're tied at 1.
Nice tip. Alanis brings a different game when she plays for the Canes. The moment she gets a good pass, she likes to run their middles. I think that's a huge difference between her and Ariana Rodriguez. Both excellent players, just different, by the way.
It was Ashley Carr, the senior out of Glenville, Illinois, with a point for Miami, but an immediate service error. So way too much of that from Miami on Friday night. Cannot help out the Cardinals, who are so darn good.
It's a bad serve by Rosado, who actually won the last match with an ace versus Notre Dame. Freshman sensation, Nayelis Cabello from Florida. Seen her play a lot. Her and her sister. Her sister is a setter for NC State, 6-footer.
Freshman out of Claremont.
Yep.
Into the starting rotation. It's 3-2 Miami.
Great passing by the Canes. Great hitting by Grace Lopez. When she's on, she's on. We see the sub now. Ariana Rodriguez coming to set in the front row for the Canes.
Here's another look.
Beautiful set, fooling the middle blocker. Great job on the setter.
Grace Lopez serving for Miami. Boy, a vicious hit. It's dug out nicely in the back row.
It's looking good for the Canes. Good recovery of the ball. The only reason why you play defense so you can run offense. So get that through your heads. And we see off system with that nice arm being a lefty from position 1, Grace Lopez.
It was Flor Marie Heredia Colon with the dig to save a point. Oh, another opportunity right here. They'll go far side.
Off the hand, save a Carney.
It would seem, Alan, as if Louisville has a height advantage. How can Miami maybe utilize a height advantage to their advantage?
They have a height advantage in the middle. I would like to say that in the other positions is pretty much an uneven match. But yeah, what you don't want is actually a great pass where they can run those middles, which is what Miami is trying, obviously, not to do.
Another service error by Miami.
They are not that tall, but with so many tools and such an awesome player.
She's certainly got a future well beyond the college game.
For sure. Talked about those professional leagues. 2 professional leagues in the States right now. Nice
what a save. What a save.
How high the beer got there.
That's amazing.
And she went there very fast on the block. Ariana Rodriguez with a solo block against the beer. Very fast set. Not too much to hit, not too many choices. You went for the line. Block was there. Put your eyes also on libero from Louisville, Elena Scott, ACC Defensive Player of the Week, September. She's one of the top liberos in the nation, if you ask me.
Cardinals came into the weekend ranked number 2 in the nation in blocks per set, number 5 in opponent hitting percentage. Kept alive by Miami.
A nice tip. Number 6, Sofia Maldonado out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
Senior outside hitter for the Cardinals. As Camden Tran checks in now, a sophomore out of Via Hills, Kentucky. Went to Notre Dame Academy. She's a sophomore, 5'7". She'll step back and serve it away for the Cardinals, and that's a service error. They don't make many of those mistakes.
Yeah, like I said, you live by the sword, die by the sword. On women's volleyball, professional volleyball, all volleyball right now. A lot of pressure in those serves. You want to try to disrupt that offense. If you serve easy, it's pretty much a side-up for the other team.
Stelia Wilson serving for Miami.
Nice hit.
It was vicious by Maldonado.
They've seen each other. For Maria Heredia Colon for the Dominican Republic and Maldonado for Mexico. They see themselves when they play Norseca. Heavy hit. Cara Creasy in the middle, 6'5" for Louisville also. Tip, nicely dug.
Wow.
Block. Louisville is the best blocking team in the ACC, make no mistake.
And there's the beer. And that's tipped and kept alive. Now back for Grace Lopez.
Good defense by Scott. Nice hitting.
Big point right there for Louisville. 7-6 Miami.
Sofia Maldonado. Hitting out of position 1. Placing it in.
Nice early rally.
Very good technique when she hits. Beautiful to see. Moisillo with a good pass.
Here's Lopez.
Some of the things that you would like to do when you have somebody as tall as Cara Creasy in the middle block, like 6'6", by the way, out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, is you need to move that ball around. You need to try to hit her on one. You don't want to make it easy on her. Vieira to serve. That would have been a double back in the day. Like I said, this year, a lot of permission with the doubles.
Kind of just totally let it go now.
I think it's a great idea. For me to tell you this as a former setter, it took away a lot of stuff that actually, I don't think that a double is much.
And it's generally unintentional. You're not attempting to touch it twice.
It's a mistake,
right?
Like, it's not an advantage.
Opportunity here for Louisville to tie it.
Heavy hit, nice soft block.
Now Vieira will set up Lopez. Dug out nicely by Schrand. And a point for the Cardinals. That was tipped.
And you will see them. They usually, the Cardinals don't make too many mistakes. They like to keep the ball in. It's a team that has a lot of volume when they play, which means that they make you make the right plays. Really nice hit off the tip of the hands there. And Coach Keno wants a timeout at 8-8.
Canes take a timeout. We're tied at 8 early on this afternoon. This will be fun here today.
Ever inspired by the people and the passions of the community it calls home, the University of Louisville is committed to opening wide the doors of opportunity, pursuing knowledge and innovation to build a stronger tomorrow, and empowering a bold new generation of leaders, one every bit as ambitious as it is diverse. Together, Cardinals are helping a better world take flight, here and beyond.
This is the ACC, where greatness isn't just a goal, it's our relentless pursuit.
Well, there you go.
Where elite coaches and preeminent players constantly strive to redefine what's possible. Here, greatness knows no limits. Here, achievements speak louder than words, and legacies are cemented. This is the ACC, Accomplished Greatness.
Hey, Flo. Cool leg warmers.
Thanks. They're just for the bus ride to work. They're not part of the official uniform.
No tunes today?
No. My apartment was robbed last night. Took my cable-ready TV, VCR, portable cassette player.
Yep, all the latest tech.
If only Progressive had renter's insurance, like their home insurance.
Then we could bundle our cars and get the same 24/7 protection. I think we just invented that. This is the best day ever.
Well, I still got robbed.
It's still a pretty good day.
Well, the last time anybody was perfect in the conference, that was the 2021 Louisville Cardinals. They were 18-0 in ACC play. That's a look at over the last 30 years. My partner, Alan Obrador, jinxed the Pittsburgh Panthers on Friday. They had gone into their match on Friday against SMU having only lost one set all season. You jinxed them, partner.
Sorry to Coach Dan Witt, which I love a lot, and I have a lot of respect, but that's just how the game is.
Pittsburgh lost on Friday. Louisville still perfect in the conference, and a service error by DeBeer coming out of the timeout, and Miami will retake a 1-point lead. Through 17 points, Miami's hitting percentage better than Louisville. Now both teams with a pair of service errors,
which we have seen in the last couple of games. Like I said, it's just the nature of the game, the modern game right now.
We'll set up DeBeer in a vicious right hand, and we're tied at 9.
Oh, it was super high. I think somebody should have gotten a hand in it, but both teams, as you can see, they know each other well, what to expect. When it comes to, we spoke earlier when we got back on Coach Danny Busboom, what a great job. She has turned this team around, this whole program around.
Wow.
Great hit from the pipe. We saw that the last time we were here. She likes to hit that pipe, and she's leaning a little bit into that 6-1, which is very awkward. But you can see, even though they made the adjustment on defense, that heavy arm of Flor Marie.
She is hard to contain.
Oh, I was out by a very little
close
margin. Good call there by line judge.
Third service error by Miami.
2 coming out of her. She wished she had that one, but still the match is even.
And now Cabello and Maldonado check back in for the Cardinals.
3-2 when it comes to serving mistakes. The Canes one more. Nice block, but great hit off the hands there by Grace Lopez. She has lots of surface. When you have such a big team, also if you're smart, you're going to see a lot of surface in that net. That surface is for you to use. And as you can say, you can't hit down against this team.
So now Lopez back to serve for Miami. Gets it across cleanly. Ooh! Wow, impressive by Pegron Kong, the graduate out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Happened so fast, it looked like a slam dunk, but let's see how she hit it.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, kind of. It's borderline, but it's good. If your elbow, it's stretched, it doesn't consider like. So ranked number 2 in the nation in blocks, Louisville.
Now both sides with 3 service errors early here in the first set. 12-11 Miami leading.
Moisillo coming in to serve for Ava Carney. She has served as libero, and Diaz has done a great job, just like Alanis Vieira. I think they both bring in a lot of energy and points to this team.
He'll set up DeBeer. She's got a point to even it up at 12.
Those little balls there, right there in middle between shallow 6 there, those are diggable balls that you want to have. If you need to dig if you want to beat a team like this.
Lopez went to her right, ball came back to her left. And the 4th service error of the match by Louisville.
Pegron Kong missing there.
That'll be Dalia Wilson's turn to serve for Miami. Set 1, best of 5. Canes 2 and 3 inside the conference, 11 and 5 overall. Good serve. It's tapped over, and that'll be a point for Louisville.
Double touch.
I'm going to say that was touched twice by Ashley Carr.
I don't think she touched the first one. That's why she's arguing.
And now the officials are going to get together.
To be honest, it happened so fast. She can touch it twice. I want to remember the let me see. If she's over the net, yeah, but Flor Marie touched it first. So, yeah. They did check it. To be honest with the ref, also he had a really bad angle, so the R2 Marrero actually picked it up. And I don't think there's going to be too many issues with this. It's pretty clear. The first touch was done by Flor Marie.
And now they're going to have to replay the point.
They've been tipping a lot from position 2.
Oh, good serve. Great serve.
Ball was out.
Wow.
Thankfully. Looked pretty close.
Wilson a little bit indecisive in the last second, but did the right thing to let it go. That's an ace.
Trying to serve short to the outside. That's in front. You want to make sure that she gets the double job, which is to pass and then to hit. You want to complicate the beer.
It was a great serve and a bad set by De Beer. That was blocked by Miami. Oh my goodness.
Defense.
Dig by Moisio.
Moisio. And a net violation on number 6. Even though she's saying she didn't touch it. Sofia Maldonado into the net.
Canes creating a little separation here in the first set.
See it?
Take a look at 13 and
I don't see it.
I don't see it, Al.
Are they going to challenge? Yes, they are.
Original call is net. Louisville is challenging no net.
And I think they have a very strong case after what we saw after the first look.
I didn't see one. Let's see what other angles they might have.
They called it on 13. Oof, I don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
And I think there's enough there to say that you can overturn it. Oh. Now the net does start to shake a little bit.
I don't know if with the elbow coming down, like a very, very little one, maybe with the elbow coming down.
Now
For sure, it wasn't an obvious net. Like I said,
No.
remember that.
And the call on the floor is
Even
that
though we work out of Miami, we're here
Yeah.
to be neutral, and this ain't no local transmission. So whatever we see, we will call.
Yeah, the call on the floor was that it was a net violation, and I don't think we have seen. Well, I guess I should say we've seen enough, I believe, to get that overturned. Then that there was no net violation. But I suppose we'll see.
Well, I forgot to share this with you, but in the last match versus Notre Dame, remember that number 33 twisted her ankle, and we actually spoke to her. She actually wrote a nice letter to me and you.
Nice.
I hope she's doing great. It's Grace Langer's mom. Ma'am, at least I'm a parent, so I know what it takes. That's why we actually had that courtesy of letting know that your daughter was great, but thanks for the note. It
That's nice.
refreshes. Usually notes are to say something bad. So, great team, Notre Dame. I enjoyed that match a lot. They're going to replay it, which means that there wasn't a net. Trying to explain to Coach Keno that probably when she turned, and if you're turning, by the way, and it's hair or an elbow, it doesn't count.
So it is 14-12 Miami.
It was a right call, by the way, so refs have been perfect so far.
Yep. And a service error.
Some coaches will say, ball don't lie. They always say that, even though it's not
That's
the way
right.
it actually works. But
Miami leading now by 1.
Sofia Maldonado, Mexican to serve.
Ooh. Almost picked herself up an ace.
Great. It's a
Vicious
great
left hand
dig.
by Ariana Rodriguez. And now De Beer taps it over. Kept alive by Miami. And now Flor Marie Heredia Colon
Nice
had it
recover.
blocked.
Nice recover by her.
Recovers. And a
Nice, great
point
block.
for Louisville to tie it.
Nayelis Cabello, 6-footer, jumps really well. Out of top select. Florida. Family of volleyball players. Uncle, mom, everybody played professional ball in Puerto Rico. Really good players, really good people too.
Great serve.
Maybe a touch. Nope.
No touch. And Louisville's out in front. That's 3 unanswered.
0-3 run there. Good serving also.
And Maldonado's still back serving.
And good passing by Moisio too. Time she's in there. Great hit. Can they dig it? Why did he call out though? Before she touched it.
On the other side of the net, I suppose?
No, you can actually cross over. You can cross over and get a ball, and if it went through the inside and you bring it through the inside, it's playable. I have no clue why he stopped it there. Maybe it's a ground rule, like just like in baseball, maybe, I don't know, but Vieira to serve.
So 15-15 now. Wow. She's incredible.
That's her superpower. I mean, once you set her, she's just going to go hard. They set a really fast-paced ball, and she just rips it cross-court, which means that if your block is not a little bit late, Carr, and she finds that hole.
Boy, she can get up there, can't she? It's impressive.
More than how high she gets, it's how fast her arm is. It's a stud.
Terrific serve as well. It's going to be tough for Miami to get a point.
And just like I said there, I think she stepped on. Anybody saw that on the blocker? They're gonna hit it hard. That's the name of the game. Jump high, hit hard, and if you're blocking perfect, I have a great chance of scoring. Probably drifted a little bit more towards the line with that trajectory. You might want to cover a little bit more cross. Super easy from the booth. Nice hit from the line, Grace Lopez. She's so versatile. She can play, I mean, she can play outside, she can play right side.
Ava Carney checks back in for Miami.
Moisio doing a great job as a DS every time she comes in too.
Lopez with 6 early kills for the Canes. What a block. Back to the near side, blocked again. Now who do they set up? Look out, here she comes.
What an arm. Like I said, if you're not there, she'll make you pay. Interesting to see all the resources that Louisville has on their outsides. Whenever they don't have a play, they will use that block to regain that ball. That's a very veteran move. Look at that. Look at that arm. It's just too fast.
Good look right there at Ellie Glock.
Miami great passing today. They're holding on.
Wow. What a
Great
dig in the
defense.
back by DeBeer. Opportunity here for the Canes. Lopez taps it over, kept
Nice
alive.
Good block. Whoever wins or loses in these kinds of matches, I truly don't care. This is a great match. You see effort on both sides. Everybody's giving it 100%. This is great for volleyball. They're going to get a sub.
Coach Gondura is going to have Paula Gushing check
Paula
in.
Gushing, yeah, serving for the middle. Transfer from Wake Forest.
And the senior out of Germany.
Nice serve for somebody that's fresh. Good defense.
Look out for DeBeer. Not going to give it to her.
Great
Canes can't
control
keep it
though.
alive.
Both teams scrapping for everything, and you saw the libero there. With your eyes, if you're a libero, Elena Scott, junior out of Louisville, Kentucky. She's a stud. Great to see her. That was a good defense, and how much control they have over that defense.
Elise Cabello back to serve. It's a good one.
Great deep
You
serve.
could see as soon as it left her hand that it was good. It's 2017 Louisville with a knuckleball.
Great serving position in between both of the outsides, making them uncomfortable. If Ava, if you want to hit, you need to get ready to pass too.
Another
Great set. Fast-paced offense. Alanis doing her job again. Ariana coming in the front row. Middle guess there, as you can see, she went the other way. You're supposed to actually wait and watch.
Wow.
Great hit. That's what you're going to see out of them. They have those heavy arms everywhere, very fast arms. That last replay, Alanis Vieira's technique, she disguises everything, so nobody knows where she's going. That's how she fooled the middle there. Two hitters in the front row.
Another good serve. Carney has it blocked. 22-18 Louisville.
Coach Keno getting a timeout, trying to look for answers right now. The setter's in front, which means that you only have 2 offensive players in the front. So you need somebody from the back row to come and help you out.
Here's a look at that last point. What a block by the Cardinals.
Second in the nation at blocking, and as you can see, in a team that's just full of really, really tall players. I've never seen that little hop step that the middle took. But by the way, I was about to say that it's beautiful to see Sofia Maldonado, who's playing right side, the Mexican senior. She doesn't look tall until you see her jump in the net, and then she's as tall as anybody in the court. Great leaper with a really good blocking technique there. Great coaching staff also in Louisville. Dan Meski, I was telling you off the air that he posts a lot of stuff on Instagram that all coaches enjoy. Truly a person that has a lot of passion for the game. He posts right pretty much everything, and we appreciate that.
Well, the ACC is really, really good. At one point, the Kings found themselves in the top 25 this season. Now there are 6 teams inside of the top 25 coming out of the Atlantic Coast Conference, including the newcomers Stanford and SMU. It's a great volleyball conference.
It truly has become. It's actually the second best conference, and somebody can argue that it could be the first one in there, along with the Big Ten. Florida State, I think they're going to come way lower than 21. I think that team is super good. Actually, they just lost in 5 sets to Louisville, and they have the talent and the height to hack it with anyone in the ACC and with anyone in the nation. So, yeah, I mean, the ACC in the last 4 to 5 years has become a powerhouse when it comes to volleyball. Used to be pretty much a football and a basketball conference. Now we can actually say it's pretty much a volleyball one. Some great coaches stepping over. Coach Keno, that has all his career in California. Then he went to Washington. Coach Busboom coming out of Nebraska, which is a huge powerhouse.
Well, he gets an annual trip out there now, whether playing Stanford or Cal.
Yes.
Out of the timeout, a service error by Louisville. Miami back to within 3. And
which happens a lot. And, you know, I like to talk to my club parents. And this happens at all levels. For some reason, you get a timeout, and the other team gets distracted, and the ball comes into the net.
Molana Moisio back to serve for the Canes. Floats it over.
Libero so awesome. Off the hands, as you can see there, whatever she gets, really, really good move, bringing her there like a little combo. Sofia Maldonado just wrist away there. Their libero makes everything look really easy. Elena Scott. Superb ball control. Great pass by Yagdalis. Good hit. Love the slide. Dalia Wilson. Very athletic Ariana Rodriguez. Fooling the block there.
Kings back to within 3. Here's Dalia Wilson. For De Beer.
Into the net. And now the Canes, when it comes to Carr, which I enjoy to watch her a lot, Ashley Carr, she might not be the biggest middle, but I think she's the one that's more offensive for the Canes. That's why she's in there.
Timeout by Danny Busboom Kelly.
They know anybody can make a run. It's only 2 points in there. Rihanna talking there to the middle. Pretty much telling her they might not be looking for you as much as they look for the other hitters. Be ready. Pretty sure you can put it away on a one-on-one situation.
Canes going to try to bounce back.
They're there. I
Down
mean, if you see this match and you don't know you're playing the number 4th ranked team in the nation, you can say this is a game of equals in this first set.
Here's a look at the ACC volleyball standings for you. Pittsburgh now with a loss inside the conference. Very surprising, but you could see right there at the top, in particular those top 6 teams, just how darn good they are.
It's a big case there. NC State has a good team. They lost to Cal the other day, which I never thought they should have. Duke also in there. I think Miami also has played some of the top teams. They need to see how they do with the bottom ones. See if they can come up. It's pretty tough to make it into the tournament when you have so many great teams like Louisville, Pitt, Stanford, SMU, Virginia, North Carolina, Florida State, NC State, Duke, Jesus. Georgia Tech, which I truly believe they're way better than 2 and 3. Got the Brazilian connection there, starting with the coaching staff. And it's packed here. The Knight Center.
Canes have a favorable schedule coming up after this one today with 4 consecutive games at Syracuse, at Boston College, at Duke, and at UNC. They're going to look to get themselves back on the right side of that conference win-loss column. So 23-21, a battle for the ball at the top of the net. That's a point for the Canes, and now they're within a point.
Setter's back row, and she contested the ball in the net, which means she became an illegal blocker. And Miami getting in there, and the fans too.
Wilson still serving for Miami, now trailing by a point, 23-22 Louisville. Good serve, gets it over. Will they go for DeBeer? And they will. And that is
nice
blocked.
block.
Will they set her up again? They will. This time she hammers it in. And Miami
Nice
can't
touch
keep it
there.
alive, and a set point here for the Cardinals. Wait, you just know in crunch time, when they're desperate for a point, they're going to continue to feed their horse, and that is DeBeer.
When I saw the middle regrouping and going back, which is what you're supposed to do, Carl was like, not with this team. You need to actually stay closer to the beer. It's a fast swing.
Great serve. Over. That's a point for Miami.
Yeah, Dominican shimmy.
It's 24-23. And Alanis Vieira will go back to serve for the Canes.
The lucky charm. Can she tie it?
Just got to get it over. That's the first step, and that was accomplished. Now will they go for DeBeer? And they will. Canes
And she got it
can't
off.
keep it alive. And Louisville takes the first set by a final of 25-23. This is a good one here in Coral Gables this afternoon. Louisville leads 1 set.
Their outsides are not the biggest, but I think they're the craftiest, and they have more tools than probably anybody else in the ACC.
Alanis Vieira to serve to open up the second set.
Nice block. Number 25, Reese Robbins. She's huge at 6'5". She doesn't move the ball too much. She just pretty much hits it straight, but she has so much power. But then block was perfect there. Good serve and great pass by the libero. Oh, they got lucky there. Good defense.
Wow, what a block. Another chance here for Louisville.
Oh, great play. Great job by the setter. Ellie Glock finding the middle twice in a row. She blocked. You see her, Cara Creasy. She blocked the ball. She was close to her and go, give it to me again. And that's where those 6'6" come in handy.
So Cressy back to serve for Louisville out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. A junior at 6 feet 6 inches tall. Good serve.
No touch.
It's missed it out of bounds by Ashley Carr.
Maybe a little bit low, that set from Alanis. You'd love to have it back. Carr usually a heavy hitter. If she gets blocked hard because she hits it hard.
Good Cressy serving. Another good one. For Lopez.
Sneaked it in. So many international players now. Every time we broadcast, I don't know if you guys have figured this out, but I have people writing from Argentina, I have people writing from the Dominican Republic, from Puerto Rico are enjoying the match since there are so many Latino players in here too.
One of the world's most popular sports.
It is great hit. They run her on a 31, knowing that there's a mismatch there with Carr. Pecker and Kong, watch that. That's a 3 right there. You make that middle move a lot and more advantage for them.
Wow.
Great hit and a touch. He's gotten so much better hitting on that pipe position for Maria Heredia Colon for the Dominican Republic. Her mom is stuck for the national team, and she's on the way there. Dominican Republic has been all the way to number 6 in the world in the FIBB. Again, trying to find that mismatch. Running those threes, making it hard for the middle because she needs to lean. So a lot of pressure on that block by the offense of Louisville.
Kong with all that height right there in the middle is presenting a big problem here for the Canes.
The only adjustment that you can do is try to serve tougher to see if the ball doesn't get that easy to the setter. He's hitting a great dig again.
Here's the beer.
Good job. As you can see her tooling, she has all the shots using off the hands. Another great job by Elena Scott there, the libero. One of the top liberos in the nation.
Uh-oh.
And that's how you see how she can jump really high. Overpass, always ready. The first thing you should do when you're blocking is to get ready for the overpass. Look how ready she is. She sees it and she goes for it. So many young players, they fall asleep on that net. All of a sudden you see the ball and they cannot do anything with it. So first thing when you're blocking.
And Louisville taking this big crowd here in Miami out of it this afternoon here in the second set. It's not a great opportunity there for Miami, but here's another over on the far side for Lopez.
Nice. Deep tip. Great job. That has to be in the toolbox. A very good player. Now we see the sub. Ariana Rodriguez coming in for Alanis Beira. People are so used to that little tip behind the block that whenever you throw it deep, pretty much I think it's way harder than catching the shallow ones. There was a ball in the court. They should have stopped that play. And you see the beer. They're saying yes. Yes, it did. It took her attention. I was watching it. She had to turn to look for the ball the moment that it becomes a distraction. I just don't think that the referee saw it, to be honest. I think the line judge is the one that saw it earlier. I don't know if I want to fight this too much. I won the first one and now they're 6-5.
Conversation ongoing.
I get it. Like I said, it's the moment the ball went in, what happens is if it's non-distracting, it's okay to go. But the moment that the veer had to turn to check what's up, thankfully they didn't set her, but maybe she wasn't even ready to hit. But to be fair, on the R1 and the R2, like they were just looking at the game, and this happened on the corner between position 5 over in Louisville side.
And Danny Buzzboom Kelly, the head coach of Louisville, not letting it go.
Just a bit before that, you can see why she was distracted. Maybe you can get it a little bit before the hit on the pass. And they get a yellow card. Somebody got upset.
Well, that was only a matter of time because
it's a warning,
Louisville
like I said.
wasn't letting it go.
I didn't see anything, but then again, I didn't hear anything, but I didn't see anything worth of a yellow card. Pretty sure the ref heard something that we didn't. Volleyball, way too strict for my taste when it comes to having conversations with refs. I see basketball and football and everybody else, and for some reason in volleyball, they're too brittle sometimes. Basketball, they get all the way inside to the court and they talk to them and you see the exchange, and I'm like, why can't we have that in volleyball?
I agree with you. Well, maybe Coach said the magic word.
Yeah.
And there's a few of them you could say to get yourself in a bit of a bind.
You can always control that, man.
I agree.
Great block. By Ariana Rodriguez.
Wow.
The second one she gets on the beer.
It's a 4-0 scoring run for Miami.
When you block her, you want to make sure you get those highlights to show them to everyone there.
Boy, that little hiccup over there on the sideline is seemingly frustrated Louisville a little bit after it didn't go their way.
Everything counts, my friend. And that goes their advantage if I can use her. I could think they've been using their middles way more, but I mean, they have so many great, tall, and fast middles that why not?
Yep.
If the ball gets here.
So Kong ties it at 7.
Nice block there on the slide.
Who will they set up? They tried Carney. Now they'll go to throw Maria Heredia Colon.
Out of bounds, no touch, no net. Big hit. There was a touch by the line judge.
Yes, on the baseline. Yes.
She's feeling that.
Yeah. Yes,
Karen
she is.
Harper.
Nice.
He's feeling that on the thighs. For sure.
Grace Lopez, and that's the
Nice hit, but off again, too. I won't consider that a mistake. Like I said, even though Kenna's going to get a timeout, she was probably looking for hands there, as you can see, on that tall block. Middle didn't get there on time, so she couldn't get any touches in there.
Well, another good match and another good set here in set number 2. Miami trailing by 2. Louisville leads 1-0. Come on back. Well, Sebastian the Ibis has made an appearance this afternoon for a big showdown here in Coral Gables between Louisville and Miami. The Cardinals took the first set. It was a good one. They won 25-23. Now they have a 2-point lead here in the second set.
A couple of hitting errors there that Coach Kenna might want to have back, so back to the drawing board.
What a beautiful serve. That was sensational.
I want to keep track during these matches of every serve that's short in between position 2 and 1. For some reason, by stats, it's very tough to pass out of that position.
There's Elena Scott with the ace, the junior out of Louisville.
She's going to keep it there.
Yeah, and why not? Wow, it's 2 in a row. Better be careful. This is a danger zone right here for Miami.
Grace didn't make the adjustment there. And probably sub her out and try to get the double sub back in. Feliciano now coming out to pass, so that Grace Lopez can actually just hide. But after the first one, you should expect the second one short, because just ace you, and I think that she fell asleep there a bit. And there's another one, why not?
Wow.
3. 2 hitting errors, 3 aces, 5-point lead.
That's all it takes.
She coming for short? Is anybody gonna make a move? She is.
That one was handled a bit better. Ooh.
She digs with everything, my
I
friend.
cannot believe Scott kept that alive with the side of her face. Louisville saying there was a touch by Miami, and the officials are going to say that that was an attacking
too
error.
fast.
And I think
Too fast,
Louisville
man.
will take a look at that.
I wouldn't take it at 12-8. When you risk you're winning pretty easy, you have momentum. Then coach wants to check it out.
It's either 13-7 or 12-8. We'll see after they take a look. Louisville immediately
Louisville. Both sisters.
No touch.
No touch. Got it right.
You were right.
Sofia Maldonado looking at the ref like, I saw a touch. I don't think it was conclusive enough, to be honest, to change it. Moisillo to serve.
So 12-8. Kings stopped that Louisville run. Now they get a block.
Good blocking there.
Might be going for De Beer. No, comes back near side. And it's picked up by Moisillo. Oh, baby. Cressy with a block.
You don't want to hit that way. If you have a choice of hitting between the 6'6" and the 6-footer, I'll take the 6-footer, even though she jumps out of the roof too. Watch how she was coming. Nice regrouping. She was even coming from the outside.
Oh, what a great block.
But she's so high on the net. Also, number 6, Sofia Maldonado. Great serve. Very decent pass for that serve.
Kings just have to send it back towards Louisville.
That would have been a double anywhere, and there was a net under. There's Lopez sneaking it in.
Canes are hanging around here in the second set. Louisville trying to put it away.
Double sub for Louisville. Glock coming in.
As well as Reese Robbins out of Mansfield, Texas, the sophomore at 6'5".
Very heavy hand. Offense should be on the left side now. Let's see.
Whoa.
And sadly, it was on the right side. Great slide there. Nobody was waiting for her. Creasy. I wish I would 6'6" at least for a week. See how that feels. Great hit by Carr. She has that heavy arm too. And those quicks and those ones, if you're there on time, it's anybody's ball. Very early up. She's by far the best hitter in the middle for Miami.
Wow.
Nice pancake. And another block.
Oh, Robbins put that one away.
I'm not saying it's a bad hit, but when you know you're out of system and the ball is only going to you and the block is waiting, which is what happens here. That's her only choice. You just cannot go and hit down like if you're playing high school.
All right.
You know, you need to find, you need to tool, you need to do something. Nice touch there.
Oh.
Plenty of tipping and touching, but making all the ugly plays for Louisville. They're scrappy. They just pass it to the other side. Like, we don't make too many mistakes. We cannot handle the point. We're gonna pass it and let you handle it.
And now the 6'6" redshirt junior Tara Cressy back to serve. Louisville by 6. It's 5 after a service error.
Into the net. Miami needs some points pretty fast.
Yep.
They need some blocking. They need some great serving.
Need to rip off one of those 3-4-0 runs to get themselves right back in it.
Great combo there with Looper. Great set. Great defense. Another defense, Rosado. Oh, great play by Lopez. Beautiful set by Alanis there in the air. Watch it when it comes back. Great defense by Yaidalis. And that's a great set. Sideways there, showing her skills. And there goes the beautiful play, missing the serve.
It's a momentum killer right there.
It is. Too many serves. By the way, both teams, 6 and 5. 6 for Louisville, 5 for Miami.
Yep.
You want to keep that column in 2. More than 2, you start to struggle unless the other team struggles too.
So 17-12, and that one is deep. And back and forth we go.
You want to make a service errors? We can do the same. Yeah, Dalis Rosado actually served last ball on match versus Notre Dame, and it was an ace. He has a very flat serve that moves a lot.
Wow.
That
She
roll
is so
shot,
darn
yes.
good.
For those outside watching, not everything is power. She has shown us power. She
Plenty
has
of
shown
it.
us that she can tool, and she has shown us finesse. She has all 3 of them. Plus, she jumps out of the roof. That's why she plays at 6 foot there. Also, you need to jump. That means she hits those weights. That means a lot of stuff that you don't see. Great pass. Nice recover by Louisville.
Battle here at the top of the net. Good opportunity for the Canes.
Great set by Alanis. Brianna Rodriguez comes in for her in the front row. And another service error. Pretty sure Coach Kenna will watch film. I think she was a little bit early to that serve. You want to make sure you have some kind of routine. It's a packed arena. Emotions are there. That's how you actually control yourself, to go to some routine, some breathing stuff. Just don't want to serve it that easy. Nice hit. Good anticipation there on the pass by Yaidalis. Last rotation that made a lot of damage with those 3 aces. He was serving short now. They figured it out. Moisillo usually is spark plug. Let's see if she can come up with some points. She couldn't swing at that one.
No. She can.
For sure, great dig. Yeah, she went over. Reach over by the beer. Yeah, I don't think that's not too much to ask.
And the beer can't believe it. Second time she's over there.
They're trying to say that the setter can turn and hit. Yes, but she went up to set. So I disagree there. I think it was an easy one.
She's saying I was not over at all.
Yes, she
I was
was
straight up.
Yes, she was. But we can see the replay. Yes, totally. The thing is that
she says no.
Yeah, no. The thing is no. They do have a point. The setter. But since it's the second pass, she needs to wait. That's the difference. It's not an easy play, to be honest. From here, I mean, you can have opinions both ways. I truly think she went a little bit over. And it's the second pass. That is the reason why.
So 19-16, Miami hanging around. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a
Bad
point right
violation.
there for Louisville.
You don't want to miss those, man. No. You cannot miss those against the number 4 team in the nation. Natalia Wilson, yeah. That's why I said it earlier when the beer actually got that overpass. That as a blocker, the first thing you should be looking for is an overpass, and it usually gets you off guard.
So 2016 here in the second set. Miami leading, or Louisville, I beg your pardon, leading 1-0.
Moisillo has been passing flawlessly. Great block there. Flor needs to find a way, like I said, tip of the hands, off the hands, tooling. You just can't hit it that hard with that block there. Nayeli Cabello there with that.
She's trying to
really
overpower Louisville, and she's been unable to do it, and it's starting to frustrate her.
It's like trying to shoot a layup in front of a defender that's taller than you, that's waiting for you, not too bright.
Here's the beer.
And then the beer goes, yeah, you have a double block, but I have all of these tools that I can use. Great hitting down the line. So much speed in her, in that wrist and everything she does, how she opens up bow and arrow before she hits. Beautiful to see.
And Coach Gondora will take his second and final timeout here in the second set. So there's a look at the Hurricanes. trailing 1-0 and trailing the second set 22-16.
They haven't played bad, to be honest. I don't think they're having a bad game. I think they need to pick it up in the serving department. But those little unforced errors, like I said, those you cannot do against teams that are this good.
Yep.
You can get away with that when you're playing the bottom teams, and not even that, but not against Louisville. And what I've seen is that they pick up a lot of balls, and they stress you out. If they cannot score, they will place that ball where it hurts you. They will make you play out of system. They're just bright in so many ways.
The conversation's ongoing, and Coach Gondora got down on a knee there in the middle of that huddle to accentuate his point.
Pretty sure reminding them this is what we spoke about, even though it's way easier for us to prepare than when you face the other team. But both of these teams, they know each other well, so they know what the game plan is. So you can see, I told you about the trend that now you see a lot of assistant coaches in charge of timeouts.
And Louisville, on the other hand, they're playing fast and free here. There's a lot of smiles over there in that huddle. I doubt there's a whole lot in the way of coaching and teaching going on at the moment, because they look really, really sharp, and they're capitalizing upon Miami's
I'm really envious of Coach Busboom. I wish I had 8 assistant coaches. That's what a dream.
Yeah.
Well, obviously this program has earned that. They have been very close to winning a national championship.
Yep. And they will stay in that fight for a long time. I
wouldn't even know what to do with 8 assistant coaches. Like, what task can I give them?
They are perennial national championship contenders. So they lead by 6 in their serving.
Good pass by Moisey again. Good touch.
And tapped over, and it's a point for Miami.
Kind of a low set. Cabello saying sorry, kind of a little bit. And then the double sub comes in. Glock and Robbins come in. Cabello and Maldonado go out. They have so many options that sometimes they can run a 5-1, then all of a sudden they can make it hybrid and actually run a 6-2. Great to have so much talent, but it's also hard to manage so much talent, so many players that know that they can be starting somewhere else. She went for it outside.
All right, now Louisville 2 points away from taking a commanding 2-0 lead here in Miami this afternoon.
And like I said, it's not been a bad set for Miami. They just haven't made any special plays, and you need to make them special plays against the number 4 team in the nation. Moiseo passing dimes today. And that's a one-on-one situation. That's where the 6-6 comes in handy, blocking Carr there.
De Beer serving. And that is
out
deep.
Of bounds.
And now Louisville has a 2-0 lead.
That's why they're so tough.
So De Beer will serve here in set number 3. It's been all Louisville so far.
Great dig. That's why I tell you I love Russell Libero. Yeah. Ball landed. That overpass. 2 professional leagues happening right now at the States. The beer pretty much is going to be synced out from a lot of teams. Great serving.
For Miami. Marie Heredia Colon serving. Fell a little bit short. It's 2-1.
Trying to serve Looper there in the front row. Some people might think she's short. She ain't short. You're just standing next to people that are 6'5", you know? Looper says it's 5'9". Maybe I'll give her another inch, maybe 5'10", but she jumps out of the roof.
Set up not very clean by Miami, so an opportunity for the Cardinals, but it was a block, and that time it was Carr.
Robbins had a piece of it too. She blocked the ball.
Great block.
Carr did really good too. She got really high there. Great passing by Louisville.
Wow.
Good defense. Trying to go maybe too sharp from 4-4 there with that angle. Good defense by Rosado. Double sub comes back in. Maldonado and Cabello. On a one-on-one, Penguin Kong couldn't get there on time. See the block. She didn't read there. She actually just stood with her hands down, guessing. It's not what you want to do as a middle.
Well, 4-2, Miami leading early.
Great hit. Her technique is flawless.
Yeah.
This is so pretty. How she opens up. Sofia Maldonado out of Guadalajara, Mexico. The land of Saúl Canelo Alvarez. Ball was out. Dalia missed it there on the hit, but she got lucky. Moisillo coming in to serve now for the Canes. The Beer in the front row for Louisville is in 4.
Wow. Oh, kept
defense.
alive. Incredible. We'll try the other side, and they'll get it.
We talk a lot about the Beer, and she has earned that, but also maybe we don't talk so much about Maldonado. She can also play as an outside, as you saw, but her technique is so great and beautiful to see for those young players. Nice approach, great opening.
Good serve.
Poor Marie missed that one. Sometimes when the main reason why you want to serve that outside in the front is obviously to make her have the double duty that you need to pass and hit. But sometimes what happens, and you see it when they like to hit a little bit more, they like to leave early, and that's when those mistakes happen.
Another ace.
There's a great serve in between both of them. From here, they look easy, but when you're in there, that ball moves like a knuckleballer. It just starts to flow like this, and it's not that easy. Shallow 6-5 in there, trying to pressure Heredia.
A 3-0 run here for Louisville, but it's snapped by a service error, 6-6.
Thankfully for the Canes, that ended up in the net. Talia Wilson, the middle blocker, to serve. For those coaches there, yeah, make your middle serve and play defense, please. Oof, great hit, great hit.
Diaz again.
And she, like I said, she's watching everything. Like, she saw that the block was a bit late. Heredia was on the line, and she said, well, cross court it is. She knows what she's doing, you know? It's out of bounds.
It's Cara Cressy there with the attacking error.
Plenty of subs. Alanis Vieira coming in for the Canes, for Ariana. Then Glock and Robbins coming in for Cabello and Maldonado on the other side. Lots of strategy here today. Coaches using their whole benches.
Good serve by Vieira. Lopez puts it away.
Good job. Great set by Alanis. half of the family came down from Orlando to watch her.
Oh, great.
It was kind of sad on the last match. She said that she didn't see her family here, so mom said, I'm here. Easy dig, set her out. Tip, Robbins takes it.
Oh, wow. That was pretty there.
All you need to do, that's why middles are tall. Like, she was just scrambling there, but she's so tall, like she just, watch, just 2 steps, and she makes herself able to hit the ball. And yeah, if you're 5'8", you can't do that, and if you're 6'6", you can.
Wow.
Kudos to her by being ready there, you know. Missed it.
Yep.
And even though the score it's 9-8, the body language of the Canes sometimes needs to be better. You need to keep on fighting, doesn't matter what. Sometimes I see that they're too emotional for my taste. The Beer had a bad toss there. Yeah, she's human. Ava Carney coming in for Moisillo. For Maria Heredia had been serving jumpers for a long time.
Yeah.
The last couple of matches she's been placing it in. Great set. Nice block.
Carney was blocked that time. It's a big front row here.
And a huge block. You don't want to try to hit against Cressy. If you have Looper there, you might want to try to bring it to the line. 6-6. Making the presence here as a blocker.
Nowhere to go.
Jesus, she's so high on that net. Should be unfair.
Nowhere to go.
International game, we have a couple of 6'9s that play right side. Just absurd. Good hit. The moment that Carr gets in, I mean, we've been here for a couple of matches. When she gets in and they get a good pass, Alanis hits her because she likes to hit. She's a good offensive middle. Might not be the tallest, but she's crafty and she has a good arm. Nice flat serve, good pass. Whoa.
Whoa.
Looper hitting and being so classy also, turning into Grace saying, are you okay? Love to see the class. Sportsmanship, sometimes I thought we had lost that. In the last 2 matches here, we'd watch it again. Very classy programs. Like I said, this ain't only sports. This is life and you keep it classy. Coach Keno making sure that Wilson got checked because she got hit there in the face by Looper.
So 11-10 Louisville.
Pass off the net. And striking that line the way it should. You don't want to hit when you see Kong in there too. So you want to try to hit line against Looper because being smaller, you might have a better chance, even though she's super high there. Being a lefty, she saw that they gave her like more than 2 feet of line. She said, I'm taking it.
It's a match high 15 kills for Grace Lopez.
That was an easy kill for her. Yeah, nobody can get to that. See how fast that swing was by Sofia Maldonado. Canes are fighting. I just want to know if they actually believe that they can beat them. Two hitters in the front row for the Canes. Ariana Rodriguez on the 5-1. It's a home run. Moisillo gonna come to serve for Ava Carney. Tough for Carney that you get subbed out in the back, so you need to warm up and be super ready by the time you come in because you do lose a little bit of momentum and rhythm. Great pass. God, what a swing. What a swing by the Beer. If that's not the fastest arm in the ACC or in the nation, it's pretty close. Watch. So high on the net and how well she moves and distributes, how she opens up to that bow and arrow position. Beautiful to see. Breaking that block there, she got lucky. Very well formed, blocked again. The power of having a heavy arm. Hands aren't perfect, you can break that block. Great passing by Louisville. Ball was out there as it touched the net. Sofia Maldonado's had a great match. She's hitting .429 in this match.
Canes hanging around here in the third set. Ooh.
You don't want to go there.
We'll step aside here on ACC Network Extra. Louisville leads the match 2-0. Can the Canes come from behind? There's a look at the Louisville Cardinals, and off to the left side of your screen, there's a look at the top 10. Pittsburgh finally lost on Friday against the SMU Mustangs, new in the ACC. After that, Nebraska and Penn State, some stalwarts in college volleyball. Louisville right behind them. Stanford, a newcomer to the ACC, and then Creighton, Texas, Kansas, Wisconsin, and Purdue round out the top 10.
I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. I mean, obviously, Louisville has 2 losses, and one of them to Penn State and one to Nebraska. So coming up in those rankings, even though Pittsburgh lost, I don't think it's going to be that easy for now.
A service error out of the media timeout. Miami back to within a point.
It'll be interesting, though, to know if Pittsburgh, even though they only lost 1 match, if they stay on #1 after losing in 5. They might. Lannis Vieira, stud player out of OTVA in Orlando Tampa Volleyball Academy. Good serving.
Boy, and what did not appear to be a great set, De Beer just rocked back and hammered that thing home.
It's beautiful to see her play. If you're an outside, this is the player you want to see. Watch how he uses her hands totally into that approach. She jumps out of the roof and she just gets it really hard cross court. Technique-wise, she's a beauty.
And now she'll serve. Almost got herself an ace, and this is a golden opportunity right here for Louisville. Set up whatever they want.
That would have been a double anywhere in the world. Like I said, the NCAA this year, not playing them. I have to give it away.
Yeah.
And they got lucky enough there. On the first play, Alanis ran the middle on a 1. I don't know if they want to run it on a 3 or move her around a bit. I'm not sure you want to bring her straight into the Lions, into the hands of the middle blocker. They're going to check on a net. See the referee signaling 3. If he says 1, we're checking for touch. Check 2, it's in or out. Number 3's net.
Original call is point Miami UM. Louisville is challenging a net.
Louisville Referees have a whole bunch of different shots. I think he's going to make a decision.
Call is confirmed. Point UM. Louisville will lose the challenge.
I couldn't hear him. I think it's call confirmed. I don't know if the call is confirmed is no net or net, but we'll see right now.
Wow.
Well, no net to him.
I'm stunned.
No, we saw, like I think I saw you. I told you on Friday that I've seen a couple of those. Maybe he has a different angle that we don't have. But that match between UM and Virginia was a ball that passed like 6 inches off, and on the replay they kept it. Great news for the Canes though, because instead of 17-14, it's 16-15. I thought I saw a clear net there too.
I did too. Very surprising. Okay.
I trust that he saw different angles. He's a really good ref, so. Here comes the block. We're tied at 16. Grace Lopez. The Canes have no pressure. You're down 0-2. Let's try to get them. Why not? Half block, half hitting into the net too.
So 16 all. There's
over the block with 5'9". How does that happen? I jump off the roof. That's what I do.
Another look.
So as you can see, it's evident. It's evident that you can play outside Division I when you're 5'9". What it's also evident is that you need to have a 30+ vertical inch.
That was incredible.
Make sure you understand the second part of it.
Oh, a near ace turns into a point for Miami.
Louisville traditionally has had one of their outsides have been small on the spectrum, to call it, but all those little ones have been awesome hitters that just jump out of the roof. Yaira Liz Rosado. Overpass, hitting in the face, and they got it back. Grace Lopez. Even though she puts it away, I would love to see her hit more down the line with Looper there than I would like to see her hit against Kong. The Beer there even putting her face in there. Great job of defense and staying in there like a trooper.
Well, Miami leading by a point, down 2-0. We're in the third set, fairly late in the game.
Great
Another
block
by Miami.
And on a great play also running that middle behind. Dalia Wilson into it. And we have a game.
And a timeout by Louisville. We'll take another look at that last play. Here you go.
Good reading there. Ball setter, ball hitter. She waited. Watch how she puts her eyes on the setter. We also like to teach here for those young players and even the coaches. Ball setter, ball hitter.
Well, they're fired up here in Miami, trying to will the Canes to a victory here in the third set to force a fourth set. It's a long way to go.
I'm thrilled to see so many people coming to see the Canes. I've seen that. We've been here for a couple of years, and now it's getting packed. Looks like at some moment we're going to have to request a bigger gym for the Canes. But the games are getting packed. In case you're wondering, if you're from the Miami area, if you're not here an hour and a half before, you're going to stay outside. You're going to have to listen to me and Kyle, which I hope it's not that bad. But if you want to make it, you need to come early. The games are getting packed. Volleyball's coming up in Miami, which is awesome. Plenty of people, they have like a screen outside. Plenty of people that have come are still outside. They haven't been able. So come join us. 19-17, I mean, no stress, but then again, you want to make sure you go 0-3 and not give any chances. Anything can happen on 5 sets. They actually come from a long trip after beating FSU in 5 sets. Those trips do take a toll on the players. I was early enough here watching. They have a sports psychologist that was talking to them. Very, very cool to see. While they were stretching and stressing out, like to breathe, and how they should be a bit tired. And it's incredible how sports have come about. When you're as old as I am, you used to get one trainer and one coach, and now you have great coaching staff that handle also the mental part, which is a great aspect of the game. I mean, momentum shifting a bit here now towards the Canes. They have Ava Carney in the front row, Grace Lopez, Dalia Wilson, Alanis in the back row, running offense until Ariana Rodriguez comes in the front row.
So 19-17 Miami. Rosado to serve. Can they force a fourth set? We'll have to see. Wow.
Good block. So high on that net, huh?
They're going to double back around, do it again. Another block by the Canes.
Great blocking by Grace Lopez. That's 2 in a row. She knew. There you go. Great block by the Puerto Rican right side. Spent the whole summer working with the national team. That's a perfect block out of both of them. Dalia Wilson was amazed.
Now Miami leading by 3. And they keep it
Job by
alive
Alanis.
for Lopez, who puts it away. Miami by 4.
Miami watching the first set for the Canes there. Alanis Vieira could have been a DS or a libero any day of the week. That's how great she is at digging back there. Good defense. See, Alanis almost getting in 6 there in front of Flor Marie. And so smart hitting, trying to use looper there on that time, which is what I've been telling you. You don't want to hit to where Kong is. Great job by Grace Lopez. The importance of playing out of system. 50% of the game is transitioning. You need to be good. When you're in system, you need to be good. When you're out of system, I usually tell the players, when the things aren't going great, you still need to play the ball. There are things to be done.
Well, this third set is not yet over, but Miami is in control of it all of a sudden as they look to force a fourth set. Now, if they force that fourth set, should probably, you'd imagine, knock Louisville maybe back on its heels a little bit. Maybe give Miami, obviously, some momentum if they can hold on here.
The great thing about volleyball that I enjoy is that there is no clock. So you can have a rough start, and then you can regroup and actually win. It's pretty much like soccer, that your team is not doing too much, but the other team hasn't scored. Then the team that's playing the worst scores the one goal, and it's 1-0. It could be that unfair. It's great to see how many opposites are coming from overseas. You saw Grace Lopez coming out of Puerto Rico doing a great job. I think she had a sensational year. And in fact, the leading scorer in the nation that plays at Evansville University, Julia Cardona.
Wow.
And she's been leading the nation as a. And actually today is her birthday, so I hope that Julia's having a lot of fun in her birthday. Plenty of right sides or opposites coming from overseas. It's the hottest position right now in the international game. Paola Igonu being the best one. Melissa Vargas also.
All right, Miami leading by 4 out of the timeout. They'll serve. They get it over near ace. Here's a golden opportunity for Grace Lopez. Puts it away.
Why not? It almost. The ball wasn't down on the first one.
And the Canes keep feeding the beast.
That ball hit Ellie Glock's feet. Now they're running a 5-1. So now they're changing. They have that ability right now. They bring in Cabello, who's in the front row. So now. And they have Looper from the outside. Obviously, the beer out of Pipe and Maldonado from 1. Overpass.
Wow.
And a smack there by Grace Lopez.
Boy, Lopez determined that this thing is not going to end in 3 sets this afternoon.
A couple of overpasses from the beer that you usually don't expect. She's been leaning forward, and that momentum is taking over into the ball.
She's got 7 more kills than anybody else in the match this afternoon with 19.
Ball didn't pass. That's 4 touches.
Set point here for Miami. Boy, they are going to roll into that 4th set with a boatload of momentum, the way that they have taken control of this on an 8-0 scoring run.
Don't go anywhere with plenty of volleyball to be played here.
Service good. Set far side, blocked by Miami. Another shot for Louisville, sent back over. On near side. That's blocked, out of bounds. That'll stop an 8-0 run, but it's 24-18 Miami.
second time that Dahlia Wilson gets hit in the head. It was like, again? She's very high on the net, too. This should be it. They're going to get a timeout. Coach Keno getting a timeout. 24-18. Why not? Sometimes it used to be, this is a funny comment to have. It's pretty much like in basketball, getting a timeout when you already know you won. That usually gets the benches a little bit hot. Oh. But volleyball being so streaky and not having a clock, now it's, I won't say it's common, but it's not uncommon to see a timeout at 24-18. Which to some people could be like, what do you mean? You're about to finish the match. Yeah, you can make a comeback pretty easy and then come back. So why not? You don't want to take any chances. You're at home. I remember when this started to trend that people used to get really mad. But nowadays it's like, yeah, it's volleyball, by the way. You have a timeout. Why not use it? It's not against the rules. So now you have a better time to tell your setter, well, this is what's in front. This is what we should be running. This is what you should expect from the other side, and just run that point to the best of your abilities. How good is the ACC? Well, Miami, it's not close to being ranked number 4 in the nation, and we have a match. And I think, including this set, the first one could have gone either way. Yep. So, some good volleyball here. Coach Kandara not taking any chances. Former U.S. national team middle, also plays for his country for Puerto Rico. All-American at UCSB. Assistant coach, national championship at Washington Huskies.
Still set point here for Miami. It'll stay that way for a while, even if Louisville mounts a bit of a comeback.
With the setter in the back and all the best hitters in the front, except the Veer.
The service handle. They'll set up Lopez. Can she put him away?
Great job by Libero.
Not so fast, says Louisville. Are they going to give it to Lopez again? No. What a dig. But it's a point for Miami. And they take set number 3. And Louisville leads 2-1 this afternoon. This is one heck of a match.
So change of rotations for Louisville in this one.
See what they draw up. De Beer just taps it over.
Ball was too low.
Will the Canes strike first? Or will it be Louisville?
Great set by Alanis Vieira. Nobody was expecting that one.
It'll be the Canes.
That ball was right on the plane. That's not a reach over that they're trying to go over it. It was right on top of the net. The reason why we know we're right in front, just to let you know.
And De Beer is back over to visit the head honcho this afternoon. That's her 3rd trip over there.
But there's a reason for that. If she would have actually reached over the plane of the net, it is a reach over, but she just didn't touch it.
1-0 Miami.
Another tight set.
There's Flor Marie Heredia Colon unable to put it away.
Got a bit greedy there. Middle coming out of 2, Grace Lopez in 2, and Ava Carney in 4 for Alanis Vieira. Not a great pass. Let's see what they can do with this.
Nope.
Ava Carney out of bounds. No touch. And you need to be, I keep stressing when I coach my players, you need to be great when the ball, it's not a great pass, that you're not in system. You need to make something with that ball besides the mistake.
And there's a mistake. 2-2.
Sometimes happens when young players start or inexperienced players that the pass ain't great and they freeze and they forget, yeah, even if it's not great, we still have to set and hit and there's things to do. So you play when the ball is great, and when the ball is not that great, you still need to play the game. Good set.
Good
Great defense. Great hit. Sofia Maldonado. Watch her go. Watch how they all use their hands so great when they're jumping. This is great for the youngsters to see how she uses that double arm race and go up. It's a nice hit by Grace Lopez. She's so crafty. Sometimes also she gets a bit under the ball. She starts to lean back, and just when you think she's not going to hit it hard, she gets that easy swing there. Pink Panther smooth. She glides through that court.
And now she's back to serve. Sends it over and deep.
Squeezed it in. Block was there.
Cressy with the kill.
Cressy. 6-6 come in handy.
It's her 5th kill of the day. She's also got a couple of digs. Louisville leading 4-3.
DeVere with that heavy flat serve of hers.
Kane's offense's turn right now.
Defense by DeVere.
Wow.
That's the whole package.
That's why they are so darn good. Well, Marie Herrera
Great tip.
with a little kiss.
When you land one on Elena Scott, you want to remember that one. I like to see the middles involved. You've been here when they haven't been involved, and I'm always not too happy with it because you need to hit the middle so you can open up the pins. Otherwise, people know where you're going to hit. So great job by them of getting their middles into play.
And now Milana Moisio back to serve for the Kings. Whoa.
Out of bounds, no touch by Looper.
Well, you don't want to put the cart in front of the horse, but if somehow Miami down 2-0 comes back to win this thing, it would be a
It'll be awesome.
season-changing victory, but they've got a long way to go to do that. In fact, they're 35 points away from the ball.
They pass pretty fast. We see a sub here. Number 3.
Strand will check in.
Sienna Sobota out of Solana Beach, California. Freshman. Libero/DS coming in to serve.
Ooh, making a mess out of this.
Yeah, free ball to the other side. Let's see what they run. Really big hit. That's what she does. Just rips it cross court. If you're not there, she'll score. Yeah. A heavy arm.
And Camden Schran back to serve once again for Louisville. The sophomore out of Kentucky, 5 feet 7 inches tall. The kill attempt did not have a lot of juice on it. That did by DeBeer.
Talking by juice. DeBeer's got the juice. 7-5. It's funny to me that still they put your hometown, which I love it, but then they put your high school. Just to let you know, volleyball pretty much 99% of these players are done in clubs. So I get the football part because football is being played in high schools and maybe even basketball. Even you can make that same argument about basketball and maybe AAUs. But volleyball, it's pretty much a club sport. Like, not too many high schools actually develop. There's some that they do, but it's a club thing.
There's Wilson to serve. Gets it over.
Oh, nice roll shot
there.
Nice roll shot. You got to have that one in your tooling.
So Louisville leading by 2. It's 8-6.
Great block there. Kong waiting for her. Figuring Kong. Graduate senior. Ball stayed inside. Nothing Grace Lopez could have done there. And with this lead, 9-6, Coach Keno gets a timeout.
We'll take a timeout here on ACC Network Extra. Louisville leading the fourth. An anxious crowd watching on as the Louisville Cardinals lead the fourth set 9-6, and they lead the match 2-1.
imposing their block, imposing their physicality. The Canes need to come up quick and make a comeback to 9-6. You need to regroup pretty fast.
Miami took a timeout. We'll see if that can get them back.
Running a 5-1 with the freshman Nayeli Cabello.
And the serve is good. The offense a little shaky there by Miami. And here's the beer. That's dug out by Moisio in the back row. Canes trying to turn it into a point, but stuffing it right into the net is Gushing.
And as of now, the coaching staff, Coach Ken, on trying to look for an answer for that second outside, even though Gushing came in for Flor Marie. Sadly, when you come from the bench, players and parents need to know. You need to do it better than the person that just got subbed out, or you need to get out. That's life. Canes need to figure out who that second outside will be. I think Flor Marie's going to be in there. They're looking for that position.
Wow.
Nice touch there.
Grace Lopez stops the bleeding.
Alan is taking over the match at 7-10. Let's see where she brings it up to. The moment that the ball goes outside, then Grace can use the line versus Looper and try to avoid Kong there.
So here's Vieira to serve.
They need a couple of blocks or some regrouping.
Ooh.
Great one there by Nayelis.
Wow,
to the middle.
Puts it away.
That's why you need those tall middles. Every time they're there, they're close. Great set. Nice flat, good pass by Flor.
Kept it alive.
Veer so smart, making it set her out. Net violation on number 10.
You can see that one.
Sofia Maldonado turned like, what do you mean? I was like, not you, it's number 10. Coming down, you see there. It wasn't with her hair, it wasn't with the body, fits with the hair, just to let you know. Also, I like to educate parents and people that go crazy on games. You can touch it with the hair and it's not a net. Nice block by Carr there, a little bit low there. But good matchup for Cabello. Maybe she wants to run her on a 3. Maybe that's a ball that she makes Carr move a little bit and she gets to hit easier. Kudos to Carr getting there.
Canes back to within 2. And now it's 3.
Flor Marie being best hitter for the Canes. Sometimes when the match is there on the line, to me, she serves a bit too quick. She can take more time. She can do a little bit of routine that she can check on her cues. Lena Scott to serve. Superb libero for Louisville.
Lopez got stuffed. Now they'll try Heredia Colon. She gets stuffed.
Great block.
Now we'll go back to the other side.
And another net. Yes, the beer. Well, you see the presence of the block of Louisville. That's why they were the number 2 team when it comes to blocking.
Yeah.
They have showed us glimpses of it. To be honest, I think Miami has blocked as well as they have, which is kind of shocking. Miami had a great blocking match versus Notre Dame. Nice job by Alanis Vieira, one-handed. Good job by the Veer, keeping it alive. Oh, Ava Carney wasn't ready for it. She touched it, and the 6-6. We're here to say, what are you doing? Cara Crazy. Saying, I like this. It's close to my hand.
Yeah. Great serve.
Oh, overpass, and she hits it hard.
That's deadly, folks.
It is.
That'll bring you
That
right
heavy
to your
arm.
knees.
See how ready she is for that overpass.
Jeez.
One more time, she's super ready. There's so many things happening in this Louisville team. Even when they were off system, the person in pipe, Looper, was so ready. All of them attacking. Pretty sure the coaches will enjoy to see this on video.
That was angry.
It was. So was that block, by the way. They keep it alive. It's going to be 4 touches. Great block by the Beer. Born to play. Miami fell in a bit of a hole there. They got close to 2, and now it's a 5-point lead.
Uh-oh.
You don't want to overpass against her.
Might take a timeout, and they will. Miami will use their second and final timeout of the 4th set. It's 16-10 Louisville on the verge of winning here in Coral Gables this afternoon. Wow.
Somebody's pumped.
Understandably so.
After that one, you want to check, like, I don't know if there's been any talking during the match, but she turned and she was like truly pumped. So if there was any kind of little trash talk, she's like, you're messing with the wrong person. Here you go.
If there was any trash talk, they have indeed messed with the wrong individual.
Miami was pretty close within 2 points. And like I said, a missed serve opportunity, and then everything has fallen down after. Obviously, Louisville taking advantage of all the situations of overpasses and maybe a lack of concentration there by the Kings. Coach Keno talking to the players in there.
It's going to be hard chasing 6.
It will be with this team. Like I said, you need to come up with something superb to try to get this going under.
Got to win a couple of huge rallies, maybe a couple of aces, a couple of huge defensive plays. Maybe have a chance.
A couple of aces will get you back in it. A couple of blocks will get you back in it. The thing is that they're not that easy, and the Bears in the front row right now. So is Kong. They have so many great players. They know their system so well. Like, as a coach, I'm watching every time they're off system. They know what to do. All the players know what they're supposed to be doing. That's a team. Cabello in the front row. Crease. Ida Beer, 2 in this set. Double sub comes in. Clock in Robbins and Ariana Rodriguez for the Canes.
There's the beginning of the comeback for Miami, getting themselves a point. Louisville's been called for a lot of net violations today. They play it very, very tight up against the net.
That's part of them being the #2 team in blocking. They actually go for it. They put a lot of stress in it. So yeah, they will make mistakes. They're super aggressive at it. And twice, things that they would like to have back. Both Grace Lopez and Heredia have missed key serves when you're trying to make a comeback. What happens is that deflates your team. It happens a lot emotionally. Takes a toll.
And here's the Beer.
What
great
a great
serve.
It's just a great flat serve. Good job. Hasn't made more aces because that serve, like I said, it's as flat as I've seen.
Yeah.
With plenty of power and lots of movement.
Yeah, to the naked eye, it appears to be a fairly simple serve, but it's got so much movement on it. It's very, very hard to handle. Similar to that one from Moisio. And De Beer puts it away, 18-12.
She uses her arms. Obviously, she has that double arm lift, but you can see how she opens up to that bow and arrow position. And before you know it, her hand is all the way in the back. Like, that's how fast she swings at that ball. Speed is power. If you can swing fast, as you can see, it's incredible.
Oh, this is punched over.
Great job there. And as you can see, even if they missed, like, she knew she couldn't do too much with it, so throw it to one. Let me try to get the setter out. Let me try to make them uncomfortable. Even when they miss, they're trying to do the right thing. That's a mark of a great team.
Now, Louisville in control here in the 4th set, but the Canes are hanging around on the periphery of a bit of a comeback to make it much tighter, but they could really use an ace.
Let me see if there was a net in there. Yep, touch the antenna. Miami with a bit of momentum. Let's see if we can come up with a couple more. And Robin's hitting straight into the antenna. Scouting on her was she hit cross-court a lot. Today she's been hitting line. Feliciano to serve.
Good serve. Yep. And De Beer.
Before you know it, that ball is in the stands.
Yeah.
How fast that swing.
They do it every time, it feels like.
I was about to ask for a slow-mo. There you go. She gets there. 1-2-1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Textbook. Little shuffle steps to get her power and open up.
And an emphatic heck yes.
Good serve by Cabello.
Ooh.
Nice. 4 touches. A good hustle, as you can see. Good hustle from both teams. Good quality volleyball in here.
Yep. And you'll see now they need just 6 more points. Whenever they have an opportunity, you know that they're going to try to set up De Beer.
Alan is in there. See if she can get some of those points.
They're going to put it in the hands.
It's coming in with -4.
Of Anna De Beer here in the waning moments of this 4th set. Sides right there. Whoa, baby.
I think that serve needs to be a little bit tougher with the way that Louisville is hitting. A little bit of a pop-up fly there.
Maldonado Diaz with a hammer.
It's too easy of a serve to the libero.
And some wide open real estate there in the middle of the floor.
Hart couldn't get there.
And probably focused on De Beer to make sure they know where she is at all times.
Great pass by Rosado. Ball was out.
2016.
Good hustle by Cabello. I wonder what the family of the Cabellos are going to do when NC State plays Louisville. I want to check that one out. What are they going to do? Half and half?
Gonna have to. Oh, kept alive by Grace Lopez. This is a chance here for Miami, but here's De Beer. And she'll put it away. No, kept alive by the Canes. Far side, Grace Lopez.
Grace tried to look for a touch there, and she couldn't. Four more points for Louisville, unless Miami can come up with a little miracle. Coach Keno's going to challenge.
A touch.
It's going to challenge a touch.
Didn't see or hear anything initially, but we'll see.
I think this is pretty much a timeout strategy.
It was a point Louisville. UM is challenging a touch.
Here we go. We heard from the ref. Got to put his old man glasses, Tito. When the 40s hit you, the glasses hit you too.
It's all downhill.
I don't think there was any touch.
No. Nothing.
That's a good timeout for Coach Keno. He'll take it.
Shouldn't take long. I don't think so.
No. That's like the one that I saw with Virginia the other day. And I was like, come on. Video don't lie. At least 6 inches to 7 inches outside the hand of De Beer, so you're not getting that one.
For sure.
Come on, ref. Let's get this going. You can see the person there helping them out with a whole bunch of different camera angles that we don't have, but they do. So obvious you don't really need those.
Calls confirmed, no touch. Point Louisville, UM lose the
Confirmed,
challenge.
no touch, just like we saw, thankfully. But it's a great timeout. It's a great
Absolutely.
Take some momentum off. Make the refs earn their money too. Everybody has their own little bag of tricks. Four more points for Louisville. Miami needs 9. Maybe a touch there?
Another attacking error, and there was a touch. Miami is out of time our challenges, so.
Thought I heard one, but.
Louisville needs 3 more points.
And somebody forgot that they want to leave. Elena Scott puts it into the net. Give them a chance. Yaidalis Rosado to serve. Front row, Carney, Wilson, and Lopez. Nice touch. Lanis makes it in.
Keep it
yes.
alive. Could be a big point right here.
Yes,
Miami
and it is.
gets it. They got
Good
it.
hit. Nice hit when you know that they're waiting for you. Wrist away deep there. Trying to get some hands.
Need a couple more of those right there. Got to have them, especially this late in the match and set.
Those are the situations that sometimes I see that floor hits down. Carney very smart, hitting it deep into the edges of the court. You don't want to get blocked. You want to use that block if you want. 4-point lead. Let's see. Sometimes it's the harder points are the ones to close in the match.
And for De Beer.
Nice
Kept alive.
defense.
Got to have it. Got to have it.
Great set from Alanis, and Carney just mishit that one. I do like about Ava Carney that she's actually trying to swing really hard.
Well, I
Coach
mean,
Kenna
not
says, why
challenges,
not? Let
they
me
do
check.
want to
Yeah.
check it.
I think it's the same situation pretty much. Like, I don't want to go home early. That second outside position for the Canes, which he's looking between Gushing. Yeah, looking for a touch, as we can see. Between Gushing and Carney, that's a home run. I think Carney has an edge right now, even though she missed, but she's trying to go for it. You need that player to take on the 2 responsibilities you need from your outside, which is you need to pass great and you need to hit hard. You need to side out. You need to put the ball on the floor.
Nope.
No, that's
Foot high.
Marcelo Zuna home run. He's here in the house, too.
He is here in the house. So
I want to
his
sign
daughter
her.
Plays volleyball.
Yes. Yolhasi. Mom used to play volleyball in the Dominican Republic, too. Come on, ref. The home run there. (23-18). First set. First 2 sets went for Louisville. 25-23, 25-17. Then Miami changed the tides. 25-18, a great set. They actually dominated, and then now with the Louisville W, they will still be undefeated in the ACC with 6-0. Miami will go to 2-4 in the ACC. They need to pick up some matches there with the teams that are in the lower positions in the conference to have a shot at the tournament. Just like we saw, there's too many teams on the ACC. Nice fake there by Coach Kenna. Was it really out? Good acting there. Nothing going on there. Carney there forgot to hit.
And match point for Louisville.
And in that position, like I said, if you know that position it's up for grabs, hit it. Go for it. Get it. Earn that position.
A hard-fought battle here this afternoon. Louisville is going to lead Miami with a victory.
They're still alive. Sub comes in. Ariana Rodriguez will stay on the 5-1 in the front row. For Maria Heredia, just thought that she could pass from 5 to 3. Nice block, still alive.
Ooh. And that's out. You got to empty it. Whatever you got.
See, De Beer.
And De Beer puts it away, and Louisville wins the match this afternoon.
Good effort.